As soon as Sarah stepped into the empty room, she knew something was wrong. The air was heavy and still, and there was a strange smell that she couldn't quite place. She hesitated for a moment, wondering if she should turn back, but her curiosity got the better of her. She walked further into the room, her footsteps echoing off the bare walls. It was a large, rectangular space with high ceilings and white plaster walls. There was no furniture, no decorations, and no windows. It was completely empty, except for a single door that led to the outside world. Sarah's heart pounded in her chest as she explored the room. There was a feeling of malevolence that seemed to seep from the very walls, and she had the distinct sensation that she was being watched. She turned to leave, but the door had disappeared. She was trapped. Panic set in as Sarah tried to find a way out. She ran to the walls and tried to push them down, but they were solid and unmovable. She screamed for help, but her voice was muffled by the thick, oppressive air. As the minutes ticked by, Sarah began to feel something stirring in the room. It was a presence that seemed to grow stronger and more malevolent with each passing moment. She could feel its cold, clammy breath on the back of her neck, and she knew that she was in grave danger. In a final act of desperation, Sarah pulled out her phone and called for help. But it was too late. As she listened to the ringing on the other end of the line, she felt a cold hand reach out from the shadows and wrap itself around her throat. She screamed as the darkness closed in around her, and then there was nothing but silence. The empty room remained empty for many years after Sarah's disappearance. But sometimes, on dark, moonless nights, the sound of a woman's screams could be heard emanating from its walls. And those who dared to enter the room never returned.